Dear Misty, I'm a T-girl and I was wondering, do you think it's safe to be tucked all day? I want to, but every time I tuck, there's a lot of pressure because I'm very, very thin and there's not much room up there. I'm afraid I'll cause medical problems. Is it safe, do you think? Alright, I am not a medical professional, first and foremost. I'm not a doctor. But being in this industry, the only trauma that I have heard about from girls tucking is kidney stones. Not because of the actual tucking, but because when you're taped or tucked at a bar, for example, the girl was a naked girl. She always duct taped and went out there completely naked, wearing a dollar bill or whatever on her duct tape. The reason she had her stones was because she didn't pee all night. She held her urine all night. We can continue to drink at the bar and never pee. And your body's like, bitch, you gotta pee. So the only thing I've ever heard by any of my friends or acquaintances or coworkers is the if you don't pee part of being taped. You're like, oh, I don't want to untape because if I untape, then I have to retape and then it might not stick. And so I'm just not going to pee. Don't be like that. That's when you'll have the medical conditions. But as far as your balls being sucked into your body, they're made to do that. If it gets extremely cold or whatever. I mean, even as a child, they just went into your body. Your socket is there for that reason. But there's also different types of tucking. When you're out in every day, unless you're in a swimsuit, I don't see the need to duct tape all the way back and make sure your balls are popped up. If I'm just wearing a normal outfit, I'll just tuck it back in a pair of panties. Tight panties, but still panties. If I'm wearing something loose, I don't even tuck it back, I tuck it up. Still wearing tight panties. I mean, yes, if you looked and lifted my skirt or whatever, you would see, oh, there's a bulge. But if I'm wearing something loose and flowing, you're not going to see it. And why are you looking that hard anyway? But of course on stage, people are looking at you because you're on stage. So, experiment with different types of tucking. Gaff versus tape versus tight underwear, forward versus backwards. But yes, if you are warding around in swimsuits, I would definitely tape. And suck it up, tape. Hope I can help. Loving you, Zizi.